What's up, everybody? It's the good, the bad, and the nerdy, and we are back for a special Saturday episode because we did not do the episode yesterday.
Better late than never.
Right. But we are here, and you guys have given us a ton to review today.
This is the most trailers I've seen in this comment.
Yes, this is the most trailers that we have seen to date, and I'm excited about it. But y'all got to get off the scary shit, man.
Yeah, please and thank you. I love you guys. Can you do some more like happier, funnier stuff? I was having a hard time watching these. I was like squinting my eye. I'm like, do I really want to watch it? You guys are making it hard.
Yeah, they are. And as soon as my net comes up, computer's running slow. Let's go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now she's in the business. All right. Let's see what trailers we got here. I did watch all these trailers. Now, I will admit some of these look really good. And some of them, like, I'm good. I'm absolutely, positively good.
So the first 5 seconds was like, I'm good.
All right, here goes our trailers. Let me see where we're at. Okay, so you know what? And we're just gonna talk about these trailers. There's no time limit today. We're just gonna dive into them. Now, this first one, I know Christina was probably surprised that I put it in there.
Yes, you know. I was like, what?
I'm like, oh, let's see what it do. Let's see what
You threw a curveball at me. I was not expecting that.
The first trailer is called Fear of the Woods. I don't know any of the cast that's in here or whatnot, but the thing that drew me to the trailer was the fact that it was no CGI. It was all animatronics.
And really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and I wanted to see what this damn bear looked like in this bad boy or whatnot. So, what did you think of the trailer?
I love like how they filmed it. It was beautiful. Like wherever they're at in the mountains, I love that. I didn't get the bear, so it's like is it like a concept of Jaws and as a bear though? Is it?
Yeah,
that what it is? Okay,
yeah, that's what I'm getting from it. There's this one dangerous ass bear out there, and then when you see it, and like it's cute.
Enormous.
It's like the size of a dragon. Like it's ridiculous, but like so that's and despite it being a scary movie or whatnot, I'm a huge special effects person. I love CGI when CGI does not look like CGI and you can't tell it's CGI. I love practical effects because I just want to know how did they do that, or because like the artist in me is just like, oh my goodness, that is so cool. This bear looked real, like it looked amazing.
I like the way, but it's not my type of movie. But I wouldn't go watch it just at home. I watch it at home for the movie itself. I don't really care for it. But I'm intrigued. I did not know it's like wasn't CGI. Could have fooled me.
Oh yeah, so the good for me is the special effects. I'm huge fan of special effects. That looks really cool. The movie looks very jump scary, and I'm not a fan of those. So that's the bad. The geekiness is that I want to know how they did all the special effects. I just want the behind the scenes features. I don't even have to watch the damn movie. I just need the behind the scenes features from the directors, the special effect teams, the photographer. That's what I want to watch. So I mean, I'd watch it at home with a gun.
But the thing is, I'll watch it at home. That's the thing. I'll watch it at home. That's
it. Haley says, I ain't about no animatronic bears. Thanks, Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's will do that to people. It will ruin it. All right, so what is our next one?
We have Ghost Wars. Okay, FYI to anyone, any scary thriller movies, trailers, you guys give me, the bad will be because it's a scary thriller. But, I watch scary movies behind my hands at the theater or behind someone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. So if all bad, if it's all scary movies there.
Well, let's hear what you have to say about this trailer.
The Ghost War?
Yeah.
Ghost of War. Okay, so I like it somewhat because it's a kind of different concept. It's military men going to a haunted house,
Hmm.
and with a more historical type of concept. I like that. The bad is it's a scary movie, but it's another haunted house type of theme.
Hmm.
Like, how many more of those can we have? The
Uh, I don't know. It
It's
is.
like haunted house on the hill, haunted house something. I am tired of saying haunted house. I got it. And
Uh,
stop. Like, if you know it's haunted, why the hell are you there? Go, leave.
houses be haunted.
I live in a haunted house. I moved.
Mm.
I moved.
And see, and then so that's the thing. Like our screen door, unless you like slam it shut, it will stay open, and it makes the loudest, eeriest creaky noise when it gets blown in the wind. I'm not here for any of that.
Oh no, that's decent. From when I said when my house was haunted, it was like my apartment was not a place you want to live.
Oh, I don't even want
No,
to.
no, it was a
No, I
big
don't
no.
want to discuss that. I don't even want to discuss that.
Nope.
My imagination is too vivid already.
Okay,
So
it wasn't that.
I'm
It
good.
wasn't like a freaking exorcist type of thing. It was just
Yeah.
little things.
So I will say, I do like why the ghosts are pissed in this house. I like the cast that is in here, and I actually like the setup for it. But then, like Christina says, the bad is that it's scary as hell.
This one is scary. I would say like it's like scary revenge theme. I know, no revenge ghost spirits. They're not fun.
No, they're not, and I'm not. I'm not here for it. So, Ghost of War will not be getting any of my attention. Uh, the next one up is Looks That Kill. You can
Okay.
lead off on this one.
All right. I know nothing, but it's supposed to be like a romantic comedy. So ba- my bad thing is it's really cheesy, like super cheesy.
Uh huh.
Like I pretty much know part of the ending of it by the looks of the trailer. I like the concept of the fact that it's you can't see the person and he kills and he actually legitimately kills people that look at him.
Hmm.
That's different.
That is
Haven't seen
different.
that. That is different. Like, but I wonder how has his parent not died
Has
yet?
his parent not died yet?
Yeah.
I
I know he's covered, but like from because when we look at this at the trailer, when he's born, the doctors and nurses like passed out on the floor or like passed away. I don't know what it was.
Now I wondered that too, and I'm thinking, trying to fill in the gaps here, that maybe it's because he is she birthed him, she created
Ah,
him, so she can't. The parents can't be killed because they're his DNA.
no.
That's the only thing
Um,
I can think of.
yeah, I couldn't figure that out. My random weird nerdy thing was like Minho was in this. That was random. I like that. Anyways, that was my weird nerdy thing. Is Minho was in there.
I
I like
couldn't.
him. I like him in like weird like other side. Let's say
I
nerdy-ish
couldn't.
movie.
I couldn't think of a weird nerdy thing for this.
It's not really
Uh,
nerdy, but it's just interesting.
I mean, I guess because he's like in a costume, he has on that wrap mask, so it's kind of a essence of superhero movie because his face is masked. He's a tortured soul, something. Although
Looking looking for love.
yeah, that's his hero gig. But I did think it was an original concept. I've never seen anything like it before, and I didn't mind the quirkiness of it. I thought that was like the appeal of it, that it's quirky.
It has definitely it's like funny. It was definitely funny moments. Like he says, you assault people with your face. I laughed.
Yeah, I thought that was really good too. The psychiatrist part was really funny, and I was like, so the psychiatrist just believes this, and then apparently he does not. So if you watch the trailer, all
All
right. So
right.
next up is Star Wars Rogue Squadrons.
You
Now
go first that one. This is
if
all you yeah.
I'm gonna treat this just like a movie. I'm gonna treat this just like a movie. This looks fantastic. Like if this was a movie to a Star Wars movie coming out, I would be there to see this. I don't normally care I'm always about being a Jedi or something like that. But they made the being a part of a pilot, part of a team going back and forth, look really cool because you get to see it from the Empire side and you get to see it from the Rebel side. So I played a bit of Battlefront 2, which is connected to this, and the Empire really does brainwash the people that are working for them. Like they really think the rebels are evil people. Like they have no idea what the rebels are fighting for. It's not like when you have people fighting against you and you know what it is. Oh, well, I know I messed up. That's why they rising up. But I'm the king, so that's just what it is. No, they have completely brainwashed these people, and they think the rebels are completely evil. So I think I'm attracted to that because I really do enjoy bad people who don't think they're wrong. They think they are absolutely right. Like, no, what are you talking about? We're the Empire. We've been providing for you protection, ships, technology, life, livelihood, all of it. Why are you mad at us? But visually, fantastic. It looks really, really cool. Geekiness, obviously, it is another leg into the Star Wars universe or whatnot. So you get to get some more info inside of that. But like the flying and stuff looks excellent. But if this was a movie trailer, flat out, I would go see it.
Okay, so you're rating as a movie trailer. I'm rating as a game that
Okay,
is supposed to be.
that's
As a
fine.
game, if I'm not a gamer, you already know this.
Yeah.
Y'all already know this. If the graphics are exactly the same, I would go for it. But as a gamer, as a first person, like how much fun can you really have after a while? Yeah, I love the fact that the nerd part it's yeah, another Star Wars game, but I haven't really seen many great Star Wars games also.
Okay. Well, you don't have to do it all in first person. I believe there's a third person view where you can actually see
Isn't
your plane. I actually prefer that, but I would try to give the first person a try. Um, but I suck at games like this, so I won't be behind it.
Daniel says, "Hey," he's waving.
What's up, Daniel? All right. So next up, we got you should have left. You should have left. This is the one Chad was talking about last week. Um, Chad, fuck this movie.
I'm telling you. Okay, can someone explain to me why is the same soundtrack for all three movies that we had? Did you hear like the same soundtrack for every scary thriller movie that we had this week?
I did not notice that, but I am not
I
surprised.
I did. It's just that the Jason Peele sound, like come on, what movie? What's that movie from Jason Peele? Why can't I top of my head?
From Jason for Peel,
Yeah, what's that movie?
is it Us?
Yes. No. Yeah, us. Yeah, the one.
Yeah,
Oh
Us.
yeah, yeah. It's us. Has to be us. It's like the weird, like screeching, the sound. Every single one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you go with this one. I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
I
I don't like it at all.
it.
Like,
Okay, I do like about it. The good thing is Kevin Bacon's in it.
that's not enough for me.
I won't watch it, but Kevin Bacon's in it.
Yeah, that's not enough for me. Like when he looks at the living room, and he goes out. Then he goes outside and measures the living room. Yeah, extra 5 feet hidden behind the wall. It's time to go. Time to go.
The worst one was when the kid was like playing with her shadow, and then
Yeah.
dad came out. I'm like, no,
Nope.
I can't do it.
Nope. Not for me. Not for this kid right here. Not happening at all.
Daniel said, please let the new Star Wars game be third person view. First person gives me nausea. Maybe they're using the same temp music for these trails. Yeah. I'm
They
sure
probably are. Because the actual director is not responsible for making the trailer. The studio makes the trailer. And I didn't know that myself. I found that out. When did I find that out? I found out maybe like a year ago with a movie I really enjoyed, and I was like, why would the director put this trash ass trailer out or whatnot? But like the studio does it, and they kind of like, I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think they care. So I think they're just trying to fit a template of things to make people
Watch it.
yeah, what people are used to or whatnot. But so this movie looks well shot and well acted. The bad It's scary as fuck. It's probably it's tied with Ghost of War, but it's a little bit surpassed Ghost of War, because it's set up in modern times. So now I can even
Mhm.
reflect even more on how it's like my house, and now I'm scared shitless. So no, the geekiness of it, Kevin Bacon, some more
See,
bacon.
see, Kevin Bacon makes everything better.
Haley said we need somebody over here that actually likes scary movies and games. Yeah, we're gonna have to outsource somebody because this is not
Do
the
you
fit
want to
for
do
us.
it? Because when these come up, you can do though. You can watch it all you want and give the full review.
Full review. We'll give her a second to answer. All right, next up is the floor is lava.
Oh, I am
I'm all
excited
about it.
for that. I want. Okay, the nerdy thing. The concept is a kids game made into a real freaking game.
Yeah,
Well,
I
like
am.
what the hell? Whoever made this, you are smart, sir,
Yes,
ma'am. Yeah. I don't want to
yes,
play.
you
That's
are.
the bad. I want to play. It looks also physically tiring. I look like I could break a bone by trying to play, but I'll do it anyways.
You think you'd break something?
I have broken one, two, three, four parts of my body already in my life.
Well, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the concept of the game. I just realized I laughed and people were like, "Damn, Mike,
Wow,
you're insensitive as heck."
savage a little bit right here today.
No, 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 not at all, not at all. But I absolutely love this. I think this is incredible. It is like because my kids play this game, and like I've played like a similar game at the camp that I work at, with the kids, and we have to come up with our own little gadgets and stuff. It's like follow the line leader with this concept all put into it. I want to go on the show, like, but I'm gonna have to get in shape for it.
But it's like the lava on the floor is, I don't know, it looks like water. They should have made it like some type of jello. Just give me a soft landing.
Well, I think obviously it's water, but like, I think it's I like how they have the red and orange lights underneath it, so it does look like lava. And that had to be like the
Um,
simplest idea right there. Like, oh yeah, we got this. That would look
oh,
really good on there. But
looks fun.
so the geekiness of it is that it is a child's game, and it's awesome that they've turned this into this big whole thing. The bad. So my wife has watched these game shows with really good concepts, and though this show has not come on yet, or I think it's out now.
Yeah, it is
Um,
honest yesterday.
I already know what the bad part of it doesn't want to hate. The forced emotional content when they try to get these emotional reactions from people or get to know people. And, they're like, my mom has cancer, and this was her final wish for me to come on to this show and give it everything that I've got. And then last night, I broke my leg, but I have a splint in it right now, so I can be here today for my three adopted children from Africa.
Oh god. Yes.
And I'm shut up.
Just
Shut
play the
up.
game.
Yeah.
Just go. Just
Like I don't know why they do that. I don't need it. Nobody at home wants that. Just play the game. Like what was the wall? My wife and I was watching the wall yesterday. It's a dope concept, dope game. But I just kept getting annoyed by the woman who was sitting there, and the wall is where you drop these balls down a big plinko stick.
mm-hmm.
She doesn't even drop the balls. The balls are just sitting there, and it gets released by somebody behind the stage. But she's up here shimmying and shaking like she made a 3-point shot at the last 5 seconds of the game. It's like you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. Shut up. Sorry, that's my bad. But
That's right. Well,
everything
we'll
else.
see. I haven't seen it yet. Hopefully, it's not as bad, or if there's any. It looks like it's really straight out playing the game. Because if this, I don't think there's a real winner, like a real winner in these. Yeah.
I would not put it past them to still try to put in that emotional content and try to get you.
This is. Hope not. I'll try to watch and see. I'll watch an episode.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. I'm sure we are. All right, so next up, Archive. Archive looks really good. I'm very excited by
Yeah,
this.
you beat me to that one.
I know. I know. I saw you. I saw you put the post up there. Like I was just about to put this, but This looks fantastic. I think it's the bad. All right, here we go. A man loses the woman that he loves, and he tries to bring her back from the dead or whatnot.
Yeah.
That's oh, that's been done. There's nothing new with that stick. So that's my bad. But in the way that they're doing it, that's even still been done before because I guess he's doing his technology is going to be for a company, but he's using all the assets to bring his wife back. I just like the way it looks. I like the setup of it, and the story looks very good, and the practical effects and the CGI looks really good or whatnot. Um, I'm very interested to see how he incorporates his wife's conscience into this robot frame or whatnot. Um, but I'm here for it. I'm excited. I love the trailer. I love the pace of it. I like the effects. I like the cast. I like the setup. I'm very much so looking forward to seeing this. I wouldn't go see it in the theaters though. It's
I
at
don't
home.
know.
It's at home.
Is it theater? Is it like our Netflix show? I don't remember the top of my head.
It's not a Netflix show. I think it's in theaters.
Oh. Yeah, it's not a theater movie that I will watch, but I'll watch it afterwards. The bad, it's like a concept that we have seen many times before. Um, I don't know. They need to find some other way to bring like animated robots back to life or whatever they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I like the cinematic, like the effects and cinematic of it. It's very pleasing. The robot's makeup could. I don't know. You're talking about the robot look to it. She look really not well made.
Well, I like it because it looks like it's the first of its kind. So it's not necessarily supposed to look good. It's like it's them figuring out like it's the prototype, it's the model, it's the Mach 1 version of it. So that's why I didn't mind it.
Okay, that's one that really bothered me. I like Theo James. I don't know any other of the cast, but I know Theo is a really good actor, and so we'll see.
All right. What do we have here next up? Relic. I mean, Relic is the next one. I thought this was a remake to Relic, the one where they brought the thing back to the Natural History Museum and it gets loose in the Natural History Museum and it's killing. Like I can handle those type of movies.
Why can I remember what this trailer?
You can't remember it because you probably blacked it out because it's so terrifying.
Probably, I don't remember it.
Grandma gets lost and they're all looking for.
No.
Yeah. And then she just shows up. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. We would have took grandma and we would have left. I'd have put her in a psych ward just to make sure she's all right. I might have also moved once I got home just so whatever ghosts that were trailing us didn't know where we were at.
I don't know who put that one up, but thank you.
Haley,
why? I'm about to bail on them. Like a disclaimer: please do not put scary trailers on.
Haley's all about it.
Wrong person.
Wrong person.
Wrong person.
All right. And then we have Cursed.
Oh, I am excited for. I love Arthurian legends and tales. I have the books in my shelf somewhere. I'm excited for this one. I know it's based off of an actual book, but I like the fact they put a darker spin to it and it's a female lead. I'm so excited for it. I am.
I'm pretty charged up for it as well. I like the twist. I'm looking forward to it. I love swords, magic, and stuff like that. That's my jam.
I like the King Arthur tales. Like the last one was Merlin was my favorite one. So far. Yeah.
I think as a
TV series.
The last sword show I watched was Last Kingdom. I really got into that. Curse is a Frank Miller book. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's based off a book. I don't know who the author is. But yeah, I like that. It reminded me of a little bit of the last King Arthur movie that came out with Charlie Hudson. I can't pronounce last name.
See, and I like that one. I don't know why people didn't like it.
I do. I have a hat from that movie. I wear it. I actually like it. Someone said it looked like the girl, the captain's plan. It looked like she's supposed to be like Lady of the Lake-ish. I don't know.
Well, she could be. She could be. She could have some influence there. We don't know, but the trailer was really good. I think it gave enough information to pull you in. And again, like it's King Arthur. Yeah, we've done the King Arthur thing before, and now they're swapping it out with, making it a female, which I don't mind because I enjoy King Arthur myths. So I think I've enjoyed every single version of King Arthur that they've done.
Yeah.
Again, I love knights, I love swords, I love magic, I love dragons, and
Oh,
I love all that stuff.
I just love the storyline of it. Any way they spin it, I like it because it's always different.
Hmm.
What I love about it when you watch the trailer, how beautifully it's made. I,
Yeah, go ahead.
it's like almost like a Witcher, dark, like a Witcher type of thing.
Hmm. The little effects they put in here on this trailer to make it pop are nice. It really makes it stand out or whatnot. So very much so looking forward to this one. This is like up my alley. We will probably
I've
tag
been
up.
waiting for this trailer.
We'll probably tag up and review this show together or whatnot.
I hope it's a long episodes and not one of those like 30-minute, 10 episode stuff. I want it to be long.
Yeah.
Just because I like it. Just because I like there's not many of these shows when they come up. And when they do come up, I like them to be a little longer so I can have something to watch.
Yeah, it's like The Expanse. I absolutely love that show, but it's only like 10 or 8 episodes. It's just like it's not enough. I remember when TV shows back in our like when I was young, they were like 24 episodes.
They still do, but it's like shows that you don't want to watch anymore. Like how many more SVU, CSI shows can I watch? It's like over 20 seasons by now.
As many as they goddamn give us. SVU is amazing. Look, this is I'm gonna draw the line here, Christina. SVU, Special Victims Unit. I don't watch all the other ones, but I watch Special Victims Unit. That is my crack. And when Stabler comes back, he's getting a spinoff. I will watch Stabler's show.
There's so many. Like it's like I wanna. It's like someone wanna watch. What was it? That CW show? Supernatural. You never finish it.
Now, I have not watched Supernatural. Some people have done like, what?
It came out when I was in middle school, high school,
Mhm.
and I think it ended. Right? I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it did. It did. Now, I won't venture in that again. They deal with scary things, so I won't be watching that. But so those are all our trailers. So we're gonna have to get another post up to get more trailers up there. That was a lot. So I want to thank everybody that posted on there. Those were some real good ones and fun ones. Please put in the comments what trailers you like, what you liked about them or disliked about them. Now we're about to hit our page, and what has Ricardo blessed us with this time? So Dragon Ball has finally let Vegeta surpass Goku for once, and it's about time. If you are an anime fan and you watch Dragon Ball Z, you know Goku has always been superior to Vegeta in power. Goku's always had more power than Vegeta, but Vegeta's always been a more skilled warrior than Goku. And I guess finally in the manga, Vegeta has passed Goku, which I love it because Vegeta's my favorite character, but that's not going to last long. Goku's going to surpass him again. It's Goku series. He's the Superman. He's the hero of the show. But they should after all this time, they should have let Vegeta have more shine. Are you into DBZ, Christina?
I'm
You're,
not.
you're
I
silent.
know I'm missing out. Like I have my friends who are into it, but I was never into it after. It wasn't really my thing.
Hey, and it does not have to be. Your silence immediately told me that you were.
I know nothing. Like I'm not gonna say anything and pretend I know. I know nothing. I know nothing about Dragon Ball Z. And if Z is watching this, she's really like shaking her head at me because she knows.
There's nothing wrong with that. Because it's not for everybody or whatnot. But I am glad Vegeta finally gets the one up. But I'm also in the back of my head like it's not going to last long. We all know that Goku is the star of the show. So
We'll give him a shot, right?
well, I mean, I would like for it to be longer than whatever they do, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me see. Benjamin Oliver says, but let me guess, Goku will probably end up saving the day. Probably, exactly. Uh, Shout out to John Scooter Robinson. His Scorpio image for the Black Lives Matter piece is super dope.
That
That he
was
has posted
that
on-
was beautiful.
Uh,
So
the gameplay trailer. People are hoping that they don't screw this up. The gameplay trailer for the Star Wars Rogue Squadron game did post, and it sounds like they're doing everything right. The thing that got people upset were micro transitions. I don't know if you know what those are, Christina. It's when you buy a game at $65.36 because
uh-huh.
it costs with tax, and then you go home and play it, fully knowing that there may be some downloadable content later on that you have to pay for. But in
Yeah.
the game, there's all these items you can buy to be able to make your game
Oh,
experience better,
I
like
gotcha.
skins, guns, things to make your
Ah,
performance better,
I
and
didn't
you
know
have
those
to
are.
buy
I
them.
didn't know there was a word for it.
Yes. And people dislike those very much so, and it got to the point to where they had to get rid of them to satisfy the fans. But it does not look like they have them in this game, which is good. And it looks like everything is going to be unlockable by play. So hopefully they will do what they do everything right and just make a good Star Wars game, and people will come.
Let's see what's next.
DC's Milestone revival back on track and needed more than ever, says co-founder. Of course, it's back on. So, Milestone was purchased by DC Comics, Warner Brothers. Milestone is a comic book company that had characters of color, featuring characters of color, and it got integrated into the DC universe. But as soon as it got integrated in the DC world, it got put to the back of the bus. Funny, right? And they've been talking about a revival of this part of Milestone for a while, that it's happening, it's doing this, but we never seen any leg growth from it. And now they're saying that it's back and it's on track.
Just in time.
Just in time. I think people I think they're finally like looking and like, well, we probably should do this. Look what's going on with everything out here. So I don't think it's a matter. I just think because of what's going on, which is
That's
great.
why it's great. There's good reasons for it, but it's like also sucks that it took something like this for them to push it forward.
Right. Because this is the stuff that people have been screaming for in comics and cartoons and things like that.
And there's a huge audience. Like,
Huge. Oh, go ahead. I wasn't trying to cut you off.
oh, sorry. Yeah, I said this is a huge audience that they haven't tapped into, and it's like that's money that could be spent and gone to you as a company.
Absolutely right. But you guys don't have to wait for Milestone. There's plenty of companies. Short Fuse Media Group,
Here we go.
Vantage In-House Productions, Studio 133 Studios. There's tons of us out here. Freestyle Comics, Fourth Law Productions. I mean, I could go on. I could go.
You just make a whole list. That's all we have to do.
Whole list. All right, what else we got? So, AMC is about to get ready to open back up. You want to talk about this, Christina?
This is my post. So after I posted this, apparently they made a retraction.
Did they?
They did. They made a retraction saying that originally AMC said that they will not require you unless you live in an area that requires you to wear a mask. However, it'll be strongly encouraged, but however, all employees will be wearing them. I think that's the dumbest move ever because he didn't want to get political about it. That was the original reason for it. But then yesterday he was like, they took it all back considering the CDC and all that fun stuff. Like now everyone who watches or goes into AMC is required to wear a mask.
Good.
First of all, that's like selfish for you, like you to not protect your patrons.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you want them to come back, right?
Yeah, I was like, if my state was not required to, like, I will wear one, but I probably will not go to AMC unless everyone's wearing one. I don't care if it's 6 feet away from me. It's circulated air.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they said they filter out, they're using like these special air filters and they're gonna wipe down, and I don't know, like 30% capacity. I don't want to die from that. I don't want to die from watching a movie.
There is for businesses to open up, there's a ton of different guidelines that they have to follow and do whatnot. We were my job is doing a summer day camp, and we wanted to do it in person, physical, because we missed like the last 2.5 months with the kids we work with. But there's so many things that you have to do to regulate that and keep that running. That our higher up said, no, we're just going to do a virtual experience or whatnot. But for us, it was a ton of guidelines. So I can only imagine what it would be for a massive chain like AMC and what they have to do on a regular basis to try to keep contamination down. Just have people wear their face masks.
Just wear that's like almost like a basic thing. Like just wear a mask, even if it's not required. It kind of makes your patient, like me as a patient, feel a little bit safer to go into your theater.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with bringing my own Clorox wipe and wiping my freaking seat down for myself. I don't care. Just someone who wrote this. Someone like AMC says AMC was very stupid to not require a mask here. So, yeah, it was very stupid, but they took it back.
Oh,
I said they took it back and now they say that they have to wear it.
Mm-hmm.
Who else, right? IIRC Monster 2.0 was delayed because of McDuffie's widow sued the surviving partners for leaving her husband's estate.
Okay, I didn't know that. So that makes sense. Glad that's taken care of. All right. Had no idea that was going on. Thanks. Who was that, Daniel?
Yes, that was Daniel.
And a show I highly recommend that you all go see and watch is HBO's Watchmen.
And it's free.
It's
right
free.
Now.
It's free. Will be available online and free this weekend only. So you got today, Saturday, you got tomorrow, Sunday. Sit down with some popcorn and just binge that. That show is excellent. TV shows like this, Walking Dead. What else do we watch? Game of Thrones. Shows like that. Watchmen is my absolute.
HBO got good movies. I'm surprised it didn't get a second season.
Well, the thing was they said from jump and behind the closed doors it wasn't going to get a second season. Their intentions were always to do one season, and it's amazing. It's amazing. The show is so good.
I just started watching it, and I think I'm on the third episode in. It's great. I totally agree.
Okay, well, it looks like we have. Oh, here's the one I wanted to talk about that we forgot to talk about. The Zack Snyder Justice League teaser. Now, that got posted, and I can tell you this. I can give two shits about that Darkseid clip at the end of it, because Darkseid's the big bad guy. Mm-hmm. What I thought was amazing and made me more interested in anything that DC has put out was just the clip of Wonder Woman looking at the image of Darkseid and the voiceover over it and the sense of fear overcoming her face. Like, this is Wonder Woman.
You can see how scared she was.
Like, what can scare Wonder Woman? This woman was laughing while fighting Doomsday in Batman v Superman.
And this clip was 30 seconds long?
Yeah.
I've never been so interested in a movie for 30 seconds. Like 30-second clip.
Yeah, so
it was anything. It was literally a dark room, her with a freaking torch, and that's it. You got me right there.
They didn't even need to put that part with Darkseid on the back of it. They didn't need to. That Wonder Woman clip was perfect.
If they cut it down just her face like that with the torch, I'll be sold.
Yeah, she did. And I'm always impressed with actors that can do that have these scenes that seem so like, oh, that's just the simplest thing, but it's not. Like the way she conveyed that sense of fear as it rose and overtook her, like that's hard as hell to do. Like I appreciate actors for being able to do things like that, and like she sold the hell out of that. So
she is Wonder Woman. Like to me, she is. She's perfect role for this one.
I'm there. I was already going to see it, watch it, as soon as
you can watch it if it works on your Roku, whatever you use.
Yeah, because it don't work on nothing I got. But like that's the end of the list, so we can actually dive or jump into our little main thing. So HBO Max.
Speaking of that, yeah. So, now, so I don't understand what their marketing thing was. So, from what I understand, a good bunch of shows or TV series are coming off of HBO Max already, and it's only been live for what, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I don't know. I lost
Almost three.
track.
Almost three.
Almost 3 weeks.
So at the end of this month, there's several movies from DC that are coming off of HBO Max. And the whole appeal, or one of the nuggets that was like, come to HBO Max, we have all the DC stuff. And now all the DC stuff is leaving the same month that you release the app that doesn't work on anything.
You're not giving me time to watch all these shows. I don't know. So I think of it as I think in the long run, HBO Max will be a good app once they figure out the kinks of it, so people can actually watch it. Mm-hmm. But give us more than 3 weeks to watch it.
Yeah, it's so like I haven't even been able to get it to work on anything. Now, if you have HBO Now, because we don't have cable, all we pay for is internet, and we got HBO Now again because they have all the shows that we like to watch. So if you have HBO Now, your HBO Now is supposed to automatically flip over to HBO Max. Okay. Automatically. We have Fire Stick, we have Roku. We download the apps. Do not work on Fire Stick. Do not work on Roku because they have not worked out the contracts with Roku and Fire Stick. How do you launch an app that is primarily used with
two platforms?
Two of the biggest platforms for this. Fire Stick. I mean, I believe I could be wrong, but for the justification of this,
I think from what I said, it was like it's part of its AT&T.
Yeah,
I'm like, before you roll out a good thing, make sure it works on everything.
Well, it's not that it doesn't work. They haven't worked out the contracts for it. But then on PS4 and Xbox, it doesn't work.
Is the app on PS4? I have no idea. Does it work on PS4?
It is on PS4. Now, Victor Dandridge has it. My brother has it, and he says it works on his PS4. I have it downloaded on PS4, and I have downloaded on the Xbox One. It does not work on either of them. It says, it gave me some garbled trash or whatnot.
Do you need to like restart, reboot, or something with your whole system?
I've done all that. From what I can find, our previous deals are complicating matters behind the scenes. I have HBO Max. So far, I haven't had any issues, but I have the apps on my smart TV and my PS4. So are you saying that you got it when HBO Max became a thing? Because I didn't bother to, like, as HBO said, I don't have to do anything because it's supposed to automatically switch over. When I log in to my HBO Now account, I can use my HBO Now account to log into HBO Max, and it does not work. And it's infuriating.
I feel like everyone's able to use it except for you.
I feel like I'm not the only one, though. I can't be because if that's the case, then it means I'm special, and I'm not special.
No, there's nothing about being special. There's nothing wrong with that. Have you like uninstalled the apps and everything? I'm sure you have, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, but I'm done with it. They need to hurry and put out an update. They need to hurry up and work out the contracts. Because like they have Crunchyroll on there, and I love anime. My wife and I both do, and we're trying to watch HBO Max. What I really want is the Snyder stuff anyway. So I got time.
Daniel says, "Oh, I pre-ordered, had HBO Now, and it switched over fine." Apparently, it's not working for him.
I don't know what to say, but there are other people complaining about the same issue as well with HBO Max. It's just not a good launch, man. And what you're saying, the stuff with AT&T took over HBO, and apparently what's being said is they wanted to hurry up and break into the streaming game. They had all the stuff that they wanted to do, and they just wanted to hurry up and get it out there. And was going to worry about certain things later on or whatnot. Now,
yeah, but the thing on it's affecting now, so they should have figured that out.
Right. I would be super pissed if I couldn't. Like the HBO Now app still works on my Fire Stick, so I was able to watch Insecure. So I'm fine with that because I can still watch HBO Now stuff, but I'm missing out. The thing is, I'm paying for HBO Now or HBO Max, and I'm missing out on all the extra goodies that come with HBO Max, and then half the content from Warner Brothers that is going to, leave next month. By the time I get there, I'm not going to be able to watch any of it.
Yeah, I don't like I said, HBO in general. It's so far been so good, except for this big hiccup. It's a big hiccup.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is a huge hiccup. I just don't understand how you're this big of a company and you let something like this happen, or you don't get all your ducks in a row for this. Disney Plus. Now I know people were disappointed in the content that was on Disney Plus, but Disney made it very aware that a lot of the content that a lot of people were looking for, like the MCU content and stuff, wasn't going to be on there till next year. They made that very clear.
They even put out a full-on list of every show. I mean, like every single show, every movie out there. Like if you don't like any of this stuff now, then don't get it. But even then, it didn't leave. Half the stuff hasn't left. It's still there.
Nothing's left. But
it's
then,
still there.
But in the same vein, Disney Plus works on every single app. It works on Roku, it works on Fire Stick, it works on Xbox, works on PS4, works on smart TVs. Like it came out immediately when it came out, we were able to download it and get right on there, no problem.
But also the good thing about Disney Plus versus HBO, besides original content like The Mandalorian and stuff like that, it doesn't have much of that. Except for like Friends and Harry Potter. That's not much about it. It's Studio Ghibli. Is it Studio Ghibli?
Yeah, I want the Studio Ghibli content. I want to be able to watch Harry Potter without having to put out another DVD in. I just want to watch it all the way through. Bing, bang, boom, 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 all the way through marathon time. That's what I'm talking about. Lord of the Rings. I believe Lord of the Rings is on there too.
No, because is it? I think the part of the Hobbit.
The Hobbit is leaving.
Leaving, yeah.
Well, the Hobbit isn't that good anyway. It's all about the original trilogy.
Okay.
But it's just these little things that, I want to watch and playing while I'm drawing. Like at the same time, right now, I'm working on stuff while we're doing the show.
Multitasker.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Looks like HBO needs to take some notes. They need to take some.
Well, that's why Disney is as big as it is.
Yeah. So
they know.
They do. They knew. I mean, I guess I could say they knew what an undertaking this was going to be, and they needed to be ready for it. And I think the Disney Plus launch is one of the best launches for app that we've had without any issues or anything like that. And, while some people, again, are disappointed in the content that's on there, like you said, Disney made it very aware of what content they were going to have on its app. They put out lists for everything that they were going to have on there. And if you didn't like that list, you did not need to get Disney Plus because it wasn't for you. And it was all about the old school shows like Boy Meets World and all that stuff. The old Disney cartoons.
All Disney like Disney cartoons that I loved watching as a kid was on there. Or they at least give you a date of when the new stuff might be coming out. Just like Netflix, like how Netflix does it. Netflix gives you a whole month just to let you know how long until it gets kicked off.
Right.
And which one thing is like, so Disney Plus have so much content, but the price per month is so worth it. Even if you don't like it, the price point alone is fine, and the promotion they did for it was pretty incredible. It was like you get a bundle deal for like a year, 2 years, and 3 years.
Yeah, you can get Disney Plus, ESPN, and Discovery Channel or whatever for $12.99 a month. All three.
And and HBO Max is like $15, $14.99.
I'm good
for stuff that you're not even watching.
Yeah, I just got that for Insecure, Westworld. There's another show that we watch. I can't keep up. We watch a ton of stuff, man. We watch a ton of stuff. So, all right, let's see here. I think that's we've run through everything.
I think we did. This is the first time we actually went under.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, well, we're going to keep it short and sweet. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today, to joining us on this Saturday episode. Our show will be back on our regular schedule Friday at 6 p.m. We're going to be watching Dust. on Facebook. We will let you guys know what movie we're watching, so you guys can watch it with us too, and you can have some input and join us in that discussion or whatnot. But I think, what do we say? When does The Curse come out? Because I gotta watch that, man. I love it.
July 17th.
Okay.
July 17th. I've been waiting for that. That I will definitely binge watch. I don't know how many there are. If it's been watchable in a couple of days, I'll probably do it. If not, release the first half.
Yeah, because I definitely want to watch that. But again, so I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll be back next week with our regular scheduled episode on Friday at 6 p.m. Put some stuff in our thread. Put some stuff on our Facebook page or our Twitter account. Let us know what you want us to talk about, and we will gladly get that stuff together and have a nice geeky conversation about that. I'm Mike Watson. This is my
You
colleague.
got it. You got it. No, wait, I'm wrong. Yeah, no, I'm right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you got it.
This is my colleague Christina, and we will catch you guys next week.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.